Hello, my name is Ethan, and welcome back to another episode of Path of Exile Sentinel League 3.18. In this episode, I'm going to be going over Sentinels, using the same controller that I have been using for the red, but one thing has changed: my knowledge of these Sentinels. So I want to go through the ancient Stalker Sentinel and how I get this, how you can get this, how to make this, how to get the other ones, how to make money from Sentinel, and then what to do. Quickly, I'm going to tell you why Ancient. So Ancient's really good because look at the number of empowered enemies, look at the empowerment. When you get like the smaller ones, they're less good, and then the biggest one you can pick up from the ground is actually an obsidian, and this is from my filter, obsidian. And then we have the controller thingy that makes them drop magic instead of normal, so that you get more of these obsidians. And then you're probably wondering, how do you get ancient? And there's like cryptic. If I can show you, there's cryptic ones. There's brimstone, primeval, obsidian. There's and then there's ancient. There's like a bunch. You see cryptic, apex, and then cryptic, pandemonium, and then it was also ancient, and then there was this one, primeval. So you can then see the number of empowerment, the number of enemies. Yep. And so how do you actually get from the regular obsidian as the highest dropped base up to these higher tiers? I'll show you. Okay, now for this you have two options. You've been picking up these obsidians because of my filter, right? You pick up your obsidian Stalker Sentinels, and then the cool thing is you can upgrade them with power cores or transforming power cores. So the power core doesn't have a high chance of the special bases. Those are special bases, so this one does. Transforming power core, you destroy them, and then at the end it says with a higher chance of a special base. Same thing, but without the higher chance. So you can get one off of a power core if you do enough of these combinations, and you could like combine, specifically trying to combine specific mods. Here I'm just doing magics, and I just turned a magic into an ancient rare. And then with what would I do with this? This is a base that you could use with a different one. So let's say I had an obsidian with like currency, or an obsidian with quantity, or an obsidian with sentinel reward, like, or currency, or divination reward, or there's a bunch of good ones. There's sentinel reward, there's expedition, scarab, fossil, tons of really good rewards that you could get. And then so I would then use a transforming, and then the reason for this is, okay, we'll do a sentinel reward combined with it. So basically it has a higher chance of choosing the special base, so I can keep the ancient, hopefully. So it would keep the ancient but move the rewards. Boom. Oh, we got cryptic. Okay, so this actually shows you how I got another special base out of it. It's still a good base, has a good reward. Oh, double rewards with empowered enemies, 140 enemies, 54 empowerment. You can see empowerment increases the damage reduction, as well as XP and item yield. So we got a cryptic, pretty good one with sentinel reward. That'd be worth a lot. And then I've been keeping the ancients that I get in here, and then keeping decent mods to combine with the ancients when I run out of an ancient. So once I use it, it gets to 0 of 12. I'll try to combine it with another mod. So you see how I have currency? I could combine it with like quantity or div or sentinel reward or whatever extra things I want to add to this. Hopefully I keep the ancient, and I would use the transformings. You can also use the transformings on the regular ones to upgrade them with a higher chance of getting a special base instead of getting an obsidian every time, because the amount of power cores to get an ancient is a lot compared to using the transforming sometimes. But then, yeah, you could just do the normal power cores and do it. You also sometimes upgrade into unique, and then you can't combine the unique with anything. So this is a dead line, and that was unlucky. Like, I'll show you. You can't click the unique, and this is the headhunter one actually. And then you would ask, what do you do with the extra uniques? Well, the ones that you don't care about, you could trash them. Like there's megalomaniac, for example. Maybe you don't care about that. And you could just vendor it to save the stash space. But if you like the one you upgrade into, then you could keep it, because I believe you can upgrade into these ones. these cosmic apex sentinels that let you get the massive rewards from the empowered boss. And for this, you want to do the 8 mod map, and then juice them up. Okay, now I'm going to do a combining session. So blight reward, add reward, empowered enemies, pretty good. Combine this. Boom, we just got an Insomnia Cosmic Apex Sentinel. So we're just doing the regular power cores. Because I think after this video, I'm going to raise the price of those transforming power cores because people are going to want to keep their Ancient Sentinel and they're going to be using those. So I'm going to be using budget power cores for this and see how many we get upgraded. We got one of the unique one already. That's really cool. We could farm 10 unique rewards from a boss. And then it's really cool to actually be using the power core since I have too many. They only stack to 400, and then this is just processing the sentinels you picked up and put in your stash, so it's pretty good too that way around. We got T1 quant. I might keep that. That's actually pretty good. You could store that to combine with a big one later. That's the other thing. You could look at the mods you're getting. It's almost like re-rolling your Sentinel for more mods. So here I got a Megalomaniac. I'm going to get rid of it. And so you can see I had Jewelry Rarity, and sometimes I get different mods that then is better than what I had. Depends how it combines, how it rolls. There's a lot of stuff here. And then getting to higher amounts of mods too, it seems to, when you have like big amounts on both sides, it kind of helps you get a big result. So it helps you keep a large amount of mods, just like the recombinators. So you'd want 6 to keep 6 more probably. Okay, obsidian, let's keep going. This shit's pretty fun. And then this is basically what I would recommend you guys doing. You could, like I said, use the transformings if you want to spend a little bit more. They're not that expensive yet, and then you have a higher chance of getting the upgraded version, because you can see I'm barely getting it. I did get one really quick, which is not common. There's a 197 quant. I'll keep it. So this is the other recommendation. You could look at the mods that you get, like I said. Fossil Reward T2 is decent. I haven't been using that as one of mine, though, as like the big one. You got Harvey Jewelry. Sentinel, okay. Sentinel Power always tricks me. I think it's Sentinel Reward, and then it's not. Is that T1 Quant again? Yo. And then I don't know about Sentinel Power because it doesn't say it anywhere, but sometimes it feels like Sentinel Power is buffing the loot, but it doesn't say it and confirm it, so I don't know, but it feels like it, so I'm confused. But yeah, these combinations are pretty sick. Oh, we got the Arcane tricked me. I thought it was an Ancient. Oh, we just got another one. 9 currency, the Angel of Vengeance. So you can see this is pretty cool. And then we're making use of our power cores and making use of these obsidian Stalker Sentinels that were just sitting in my stash, taking up room. And then we get chances to upgrade. You can see how little I'm getting of the higher one. So now, I finally proven it. It was so unlikely that I get it in my first like 3 power cores, especially an Ancient. Okay, now I'm going to use the transformings to show you the diff. So this is transforming. This is already unlucky. Usually I'd already have an upgrade by now. Oh, we still didn't get it. Did we keep T3 currency? Yeah. We still didn't get the upgrade. We still didn't get the upgrade. So unlucky this time. Oh, Primeval. There we go. It's actually insane. This is kind of crazy. I'll use the 13 more to show the rate. I could even use some more just to show you guys examples, because I have a lot of these Obsidian Sentinels, and then you will have to do this as well. Alright, boom. There we go, Cryptic. Primeval. You could even only use the transforming power cores on ones with good mods to try to get a good mod special, and not use them on just any, but I'm just showing you that you could get these bases, and then these bases actually sell because people need the Cryptic and the Primeval for the challenges, and this is how you get them, and people don't know that you use the transformings and the power core. So you could see that the rate from regular was terrible. The amount of sentinels you have to combine is insane, and I got really lucky finding an Ancient within 3 in the video, but that's not realistic. I'm telling you, you could go like 100 power cores and not find one, where here I did a few, and I've already upgraded like 5 special types. There's another one. I'm hoping to get at least one more within these 3. There's another one. And let's see if we can get one more with the last one. Cryptic. Yep. So that's my point. And then, yeah, you could resell these, but I believe after showing people how to get these, the price is now going to drop, so it's not as worth it to use the transformings just to get these special types. Whereas, like I'm saying, if you have a ton of these power cores and you have a ton of the things, you could just process the obsidians you have and try to get some different mods and keep them, and maybe some of them will upgrade, and it won't be as crazy as the transformings for get the special bases, but when it does, or if you get different mods, that could be kind of cool. It's obvious that the transforming power cores are disgusting, though, the rate at which it upgrades to the special base. Like, look at this, I'm doing so many and I don't get it. We got double rewards though. Double and map. I feel like that's something. Because map can drop conqueror maps. I figured that out. That happened to me. I was like, ooh, that's pretty good. Fossil empowerment number of enemy. That's pretty good. Dude, that with like a quant? Oh, we have another one. Yo, let's combine 2 of those. Boom. Look at this rate, dude. Look at how many you do. Look at this. So guys, transforming power cores. Do I move on to the next step now? Of how to actually use the Sentinel now and how to combine them for the better one? Probably. But this was pretty fun, showing combining your Sentinels and the better one. And then transforming power cores are going to be more expensive. Because look at this, dude. Look at how many I had to pick up and combine. And then I still, what the heck? But like I said, there is a benefit of that. You combine these and you have the chance for the uniques. And I could get more of these Cosmic Apex Sentinels, which is actually part of the challenge too. And so that's money. And that's actually fun to play in the map. You kill the map boss and it drops a lot of loot. And especially if you get a good reward. You can't re-roll them. You can't re-roll the reward or any of this. They're not modifiable. So that's pretty funny. This one's a T1 Quant with Scarab. What? You what, mate? I'm gonna hold on to that. So I also would like to know if you know about the Sentinel power. The Sentinel power increase rewards. I can't figure it out. I thought Cryptic Keeper, I thought I got it. Look how many I did. How did I get Ancient in the first 3? Oh, shit. We got another one. The Depraved. 12 currency. Target. Potentia the Foul. Another 2. I have 3 of those. Sentinel reward currency 12, dude. And then let's go back. You can see how fun this is, and it's like not that bad. It's almost like vendoring loot, right? Except you're just using power cores, and then you have to read the mod, and reading the mod's not bad when you know what you're looking for. Increased damage as a craft on the ring. No. I don't even know what that is. Legion T1 Quant. I killed it. Is Legion good? Div. That's something. Let's clean this up. Okay. We could combine some of those later to try to get a double mod, then combine those with an ancient to try to move the 2 mods to the ancient, kind of like recombinators, where you're making like the 2 sides, trying to make even weighting on both sides. And here's a primeval Sentinel. We got another one. You can see we have some primevals for sale already too. I'll be lowering the price as we go. There we go. We could even combine some yellows, but then I'll show you guys how the how the upgrading for the higher works, making some ancients, how I make an ancient when I'm looking for. Oh, we got an arbiter. So I usually trash this one. Yeah. Quant, gem, div. What is that div? 4.9%, and it had quant. That might be the one, dude. I think that's the one. I'm combining that. Okay, let's do these, and then we need transforming power cores. Okay, because we want to have a higher chance of the special base to keep the ancient, because you see how rare it is, and you see how you have to spend extra for the transforming power cores because you don't sustain them if you because you want to use them, and then you'll have to use power cores and you won't have enough sentinels. So sentinel reward is really good because you can get more power cores, more sentinels for combining. Sentinel reward is like the best, and then maybe expedition. All right, let's get into the ancient. All right. So I had this one, which was currency and empowerment. It was pretty good. And I want to use it, and then I want to combine it with something else. I've almost been done using it, but now I want to show you. So let's grab an ancient. We already have some cool ones. We had a currency one here with the rarity I was using, also 10 of 12. We have armor. So like I said about the number of mods on it, you could just go for like the empowerment, so it's a prefix, right? Oh, this is suffix. So I could add a prefix to it and just keep it simple, and it would probably stay magic and have 2 mods. And if you added a suffix, it would try to compete with this one, unless you added a lot of mods, like multiple prefixes. So you have to think about this like combination thing of how you combine. And so you could even like look for one with a good prefix that you actually care about. Maybe like the beam chains. Oh, you can and you should probably just use the ancient as is before combining it. Because it's 12 charges, 12 maps, and it's really good. It's better than the obsidians you've been using, and it does give like generic rewards. It doesn't like need a like reward for it to be good. But yeah, I'm gonna add this div quant gem to the ancient because it seems really cool, and I'm going to use transforming because it has a higher chance of the special base type, and it's an ancient obsidian, and sometimes it's turned into primeval and cryptics, but here we go. And it upgraded. It's dead. It's dead, dude. It's dead. It's dead. Okay. I'm going for a different one. It's gonna be this armor one with quantity T1. Should I do the 189 or the scarab quant? Scarab quant looks really disgusting. What the hell is that? Okay, this one. And then technically if I had more mods it would increase the, like if we made this a rare first. But yeah. Okay, let's try it. I want quantity and scarab T1 on an ancient cryptic. Holy shit, that's insane. 143.60. What the fuck is that? Do you see? So I basically just take base ancient and try to add my disgusting mods to it through all of the like looting and looking for the mods, and then I just save up the good ones and then try to combine them with my ancients and try to get a disgusting one, and then hey look, someone's buying one. It's a good perfect example. So let's look at what he's buying. Arcane Guardian. So this is an obsidian, but oh look, it's Scarab Sentinel reward, so he loves it and he's freaking out. We don't use blue because our animate guardian explosions are too good clear for blue to work, so I use red, and then the tree will be linked in the description below, and I'm now going to show the use of these sentinels. That one's disgusting. I might show that one first. We could do this one too. But yeah, then I'd use transforming power cores to increase your odds of getting the special bases, because I don't want to use obsidians, because look, it's only at like the normal 85 and the empowerment's like as low as 38. 85, 38. It's like half of these. And I bet the empowerment is like exponential, so it gets even better the more you have. Just a prediction, you know. I don't know that for sure yet, but I bet. And now I'll show you the actual use of the Sentinel, what I recommend on maximizing the Sentinel in the map. So I would run to the map boss. I press altars, I press stuff, I pick up loot while I'm going, and I recommend just run to the map boss and pick up shrines. On your way, when you click a shrine, look for the next shrine and just do shrine hopping until you get to the boss. Pick mods that, you know, give you good loot. Go for the good loot, and then I would click it at the boss, buff them up. I did my Val Haste, and I did Sextons. I just did random Sextons, 100 traders, some random. I just rolled Sextons, and I'll put the tree that I'm using too. But then I would Sentinel at the boss, and now you can come out and run around with the Sentinel, and it has a ton of charges, and it's got good loot, and and then it's buffed up from the altars, and you could continue to buff them up with the altars, and you could choose some of the player mods to get the duplicate currency and the duplicate like divs and shit for it. Like instead of gem, you could do basic currency potentially, because the gem is gonna be like maybe empower or enlighten or maybe a 2120 at the highest. So whereas the double div or double currency could be like maybe more fun depending on where you're at and if you can click player mods or not. While I'm at it, I should mention some extra stuff. So there, the Sentinel is fully used, and I just now clear the rest of the map normally. So I have the Quant Shrine as well. That's also a thing to think about. You can get this shrine, Covetous, and it actually will give you quantity 22, and you could use it with the Sentinel to get the extra quantity. That combo, Shrine's OP. And then you do the map boss first. So you stop getting the map boss altars, so you can get more player altars and more minion altars to get more modifications for your Sentinel, dude. Look at all this extra loot from the altars. It's sick. Look at this: Grand Eldritch Ember, Grand Eldritch Ember, Grand Eldritch Ember, and at the end we had 12 of them plus 2 Sentinels. We could check the Sentinels. Empowerment quantity, pretty good, and we could try to combine them. Pretty cool. I decided to show one more. So again, there's a run in. I grab stuff. Like I said, look for shrine. From shrine, look for another shrine. Run straight. Another shrine. Then I wanted scarabs. Fuck it. And then I don't see another shrine yet. Kind of annoying. Where's my shrines, dude? I have domination on the map. Whatever. We're already at the boss. Click the thingy and go. I don't have double curse right now, so we kind of lack the boss DPS, but it's still pretty good since that's a sexton, the buffed up boss with the Sentinel, and we have the explode AG. Pretty good. What's this? Int. What do you even want on a weapon? Implicit from synthesis. We got uniques, fractured, armor recon from my Sentinel. See, I like to do the Sentinel after the boss, or at the boss, to buff up the boss too. And then you could technically also you can do the Sentinel as soon as you spawn the influence, and you spawn the influence as soon as you run into it. So if you just run into the map like I'm showing you, that's when you could press the Sentinel and it's fine. So yeah. We got a speed shrine. Fast as fuck. You can see how much the shrines help your map clear. 3 mana gained on kill. Yo, maybe it's good? No. So final thing to complete the video is, this is my Sentinel tree. The only things I skipped is duration on the Sentinel, which is it's like here, cast speed, and then I don't take the Sentinel power because I don't know that it does anything. And if it just makes the enemies harder, then why would you want to do that? I don't understand this. So maybe I should have that, and it's the only thing I'm missing. The 1 or 2, see the Sentinel duration, and yeah, so I could take it instead of this Sentinel duration. Actually, I should have this instead of that, right? Oh, wait, I need that part. Okay, yeah, and we have the extra down here. Yeah, it's really cool though. And this has been the same for a while. I tried out some yellow and I tried out some blue, but I really like the red one because of how consistent, and then making my crazy Sentinels that I've been making. And dude, they have actually been selling too. And then the other thing I wanted to show was this was the tree in use for the video. This is the Alkengo Rogue Exiles with the Tormented Spirits with the Strongbox and the Shrines. It's really good, really disgusting. Still printing. I got my 8th Apothecary yesterday, so let's fucking go, dude. And I also hit a double Exalted Orb. That was sick. So I hit like an X, and then it doubled off of the altar power. It's so fucking cool. I really like the altars and Rogue Exiles and all this shit. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you guys enjoyed this Sentinel update. I hope you now understand the special base type Sentinels with the Cryptic and the Primeval and the Ancient and the better, and what mods to put onto it and how to combine them and how to have the better odds and all that shit, and understanding it's like recombinators, guys. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. If you have ever used a Sentinel, like the video. And if you like the video, then hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching. Bye!